For those of you who play special teams, Jeff, how do you try to keep Patty encouraged? Because he is a guy that's kind of riding a wave of what his performance is and what he expects it to be.
Yeah, we're brothers, so we're all here for each other. Patty's not really a guy that you gotta lift up and make sure that he's okay. You know, he's usually lifting other people up, whether he's having a good game or a bad game. So Patty's always bringing the energy, but just checking in on him every now and then. And Patty's a great player, and he's doing fine.
Tori, coach said a week or two ago that some of the young receivers kind of follow you around the building like puppy dogs. What's it like for you going from kind of one of the younger guys yourself to now in a way in a leadership role with those guys?
It's all just like a sponge effect. Me playing last year behind Romeo Dubs and them, just seeing how he carried himself, motivated me to, imitate what he's been doing. And, I do see them following, trying to learn and looking at the things I do. And it feels good to take on that ownership so I could pass down some of the knowledge that I learned from, Romeo and them to the young bucks so they could, go out there and perform at their best.
Romeo had a pretty nice touchdown catch yesterday. What's it like seeing him doing his thing in the NFL for you?
Oh yeah, that's great. I support him all throughout the whole season. I've been watching him. It was a great touchdown catch. I know he's going to be able to make those type of plays. I know he got more to come. I honestly do feel like he's one of the best rookies in the league, and I feel like he's just going to progress as he go on.
Were you able to learn a lot from him? When you guys were together, I guess.
Oh yeah, in Nevada, Romeo showed me a lot of things. He was, a hard worker. Every rep at practice was 110%, and just me seeing the work ethic that he had in the weight room, the film, out there on the practice field, it's just something that I had to take in, and like him seeing what he's doing right now in the NFL, I knew like he was gonna do something great just because of the blue head that he kept and just always keeping his head down and just working no matter what, like through injuries, through everything. He just never stopped working, and that's just something that I took in to bring out over here with me.
Jack, coach did talk about it wouldn't be a bad thing if the defense took on like your personality and the way you play. How would you describe your personality as a football player, and how do you approach the game?
Yeah, I would just say, I'm gonna bring it no matter what. I don't care if we're up 40 or down 40. I love ball, so you know, it just comes natural, and just getting to be out there with a bunch of other great players on defense, we can just feed off each other and just bring an energy and a nastiness to the defense.
Do you like your role now in this defense because you are very active in the run game and still very active in pass coverage?
Yeah, you got to be able to do everything in this system, as a strong safety especially. You got to be able to cover. You definitely got to be able to tackle. And so it's been a nice change up, especially from last year, more of a quarters team. This year, more cover three, play a lot of man. So, it's been fun to, add more versatility to my game.
Jack, after starting conference play so strongly defensively, did the Boise State result take a hit to the unit's confidence?
Obviously the game didn't go anywhere near where we wanted it to go. We had a really good 3 weeks before that. But that's football. That happens. They have a great team. They had a good game plan, and last week was last week, and we're moving on. And San Jose has a good team. They pass the ball a lot, so it's going to be a good week to be able to show that we're still a really good defense, and it's just a bad week.
With you and Henry both putting up career highs in tackles, would you say that you're just getting better as the season goes on?
Yeah, for sure. I think every game, every week, Coach Banks is just teaching us more and more, and we're just trying to be like sponges and soak it all up. Henry's a heck of a player. I think it's nice, looking back and knowing that I have him over top at free, and Aiden Hector too. He's a great DB. He's really started to come along, and so I think all three of us work well together, and we just got to keep improving each week.
Since you and Henry have had the experience on the team, would you consider yourself leaders, especially for the guys who come in through transfers or as recruits?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's definitely, we're trying to lead the young guys and even guys our age, but also we're still learning too. I think we're young and and learn a lot from Quan Jackson and Chiggy. And so just continuing to lead, but continuing to learn how to grow too.
How encouraged are you though, like the three of you that are back there, you, Aiden, and Henry, you still have a couple more years?
Yeah,
together.
yeah, no, that's awesome. I think we all have the same eligibility left, and so just I know we're all Rams till we die. So we're gonna be here, and we're just gonna keep getting better, and just keep building the chemistry. And we want to be one of the best DB unit in the country.
I know when you came here, you expected your dad's legacy here to be part of what was in your fiber.
Mhm.
How have you seen that actually become part of who you are and how it drives you a little bit?
Yeah, every time I put on my jersey, I play for my last name, play for my God, play for my family. But that's a big part of why I am who I am today is because my father. He's taught me a lot of things, and getting here, I am who I am. I am the player who I am because of him. So it means a lot.
Tori, how do you like being back there on punts?
Some a little new to me. I did do punt return in high school, so once you get back there, it's a little nerve wracking at first, but now it's just all confidence at this point. They see the ability that I have of being a dangerous returner, and once we get that kind of pitch to hit, there's gonna be some great things going on punt return.
As the season's gone on, has it been hard not to get frustrated with what's gone on offense, or are you still finding ways to be encouraged?
Of course, there's gonna be some, adversity hitting. There's gonna be some times where we do get a little frustrated, but that all comes with the plan and the scheme. Of course, we're adapting to a new system. Players and even some of the, I don't know, just like players are still learning the scheme of the offense, and it's not gonna be perfect, and we all know it's not gonna be perfect. Just how we've been going through this season, I know it's a lot of stuff that we can improve on, and as game by or day by day, each game we could see that it's little improvements that we are having. The running game is coming into play. We could see some of the air raid attacks starting to happen, and you could see some of the freshmen starting to come through, learning the scheme, learning the details and the routes, and it's just all a learning experience. And I feel like we are a young team, and the chemistry is getting there. And as we go on, I just know that it's only gonna get better from here.
For both of you, Coach did say that these last 4 games, you're going to learn a lot about your team. What do you guys hope that you learn about this team?
Yeah, the last 4 games, everyone's sore, everyone's beat up. A lot of people are injured, and so you really find out a lot about your team's heart and your team's toughness. And obviously, we want to be a team that's not going to quit. So hopefully, everyone's still bought in and pushing to be better, and each week, wanting to come out with a win.
Yeah, I could just piggyback on that. It's a lot of young players starting. We had Avery go down early in the game. That's something that we didn't think would happen. We had Keegan step up, and JT. They all stepped up into the game, and of course in the receiver room we got off like majority freshmen playing, and just going on, you could see that it's a lot of heart in the team. Of course, they're young guys coming straight out of high school. It's not a easy thing to come straight from high school to the collegiate level and start making big plays like that at a D1, especially against a good team like Boise State. And I feel like they're all trying to improve themselves, and you can see that on the field. They're all trying to make their craft better and just go out there and improve their game and just try to go out there and compete.
With players leaving earlier, what has made y'all both? What is it about this team, this program, that made y'all want to make sure you stick around and be a part of it?
I'm pretty much about loyalty. I came over here with the coach. Seeing the players leave, it's not something that you really want to see. It's probably the first time I've seen something like that ever. And them players leaving, I wish them the best. From us seeing them leave, we can only move on. I feel like that made us better as a team, because those can be the type of players that bring the team down, could be the cancer of the locker room. And if they always had that thought of leaving, it's better for them to leave now. than to just stick around and you know bring other players down. And you know it's nothing against those players that left. That you know everybody has their own feelings. Um, we all wish them the best and hope they have a great you know career down in the long run. Us moving on forward, we just know that we got to get better, and the people that's in that locker room now, we know those are the ones that's going to stay and ride out, and we know that those people in the locker room now all got the mindset to go out there and compete for one each other.
Yeah, kind of what Tori said, loyalty. You know, a lot of teams didn't give me a chance coming out of high school, and so you know I'm loyal to CSU. And then when Coach Norvell got here, you know he seen potential in me, and he wanted me around, and so I'm gonna be loyal to him. And yeah, it's all about loyalty. I want to be loyal to you know Tori, my teammates, and you know just continue to be brotherhood.
Justin, you have anything?
Tori, how big is it to have Clay back in just terms of executing the offense?
You know, it's great to have Clay back. You know, coming off his injury, you could tell that it's you know just more of a fluent type of scheme going or type of I want to say like mechanic going on within the offense. We did struggle a little bit against Boise. We didn't come out there the way we wanted, but just having him back, you could see the I want to say like the mentality of trying to win. You could see it in the Hawaii game, him coming back, using his legs to get first, just extending plays. It's just something great to have, and you know the offense see like the greatness that Clay has in his arm and legs, and we just want to keep on progressing.
The coaches have said it takes a while for young receivers to get comfortable executing this offense in a game scenario. How long did it take for you to kind of feel like you had your feet under you and really understood everything about this offense and what you guys were doing?
I don't know. Like I said, I was at Nevada at first, and I was blessed to be behind some great receivers. You know, Romeo Dubs and you know Elijah Cooks. That's now at San Jose State. Those guys pretty much guide you through the way, and they let you like they show you the ins and outs of the offensive scheme and how to be successful. So you know, it's not going to be easy trying to learn the whole offense and the details within the routes and angles. But I just try to bring that knowledge that I know over here to show these freshmen, you know, it's not going to be easy to learn the offense. And it's going to take a little time, but it's not impossible. You know, we all great athletes. We all know we can make plays. It's just a mental thing and just a preparation. And, you know, they're starting to get it now. And just going out there and practice, I tell them, you know, mental reps, just do everything 100% because that's the only thing that's going to make you better. And that's just one thing that I always learned. You just go out there and you go give it 100%. The mental stuff is all going to come. We already know how to catch the ball, run good routes. It's just, you know, just going out there and just doing everything at a high level and perfecting every little craft.
Justice had a big 76-yard touchdown. You're a guy who's made a bunch of big plays over the years. What does that feel like? When you know for sure, like, oh man, I'm about to house this.
Oh man, I don't know. Like it's great seeing Justice go out there and catch that bomb for a touchdown. That's something that I preach to the young guys about. Of course, conference ain't really going the way that I expected, and that's just something that I always prepared myself with. I knew that I was gonna get a lot of double teams, a couple triple teams, but that's just the same thing that happened with Romeo, and I just passed it down to them. Romeo always told me, it's gonna be some games where they're gonna double, triple. You gotta win your one-on-ones, and that's what I preach to the young guys now. It's sometimes where they're gonna get their one-on-one matchups, and I always preach to them, you gotta win the one-on-ones. And him going out there, winning on that post route, that made me proud because I was like, that's just what we've been practicing and game planning the whole weeks, and just always preparing for. And just carrying that on with all the other receivers, they all know what they need to do, and me going out there just trying to lead them by example. I'm just trying to go out there and do the best I could do, and we all know that that's what everybody else is trying to do. At this rate, everybody just trying to go out there and make plays, and that's just something that we all just gotta keep striding for.
Are you guys gonna be anything for Halloween?
I told the team I was gonna be Sonic the Hedgehog. They believed it though, but I don't know. I don't know yet.
Nah, I was slacking this year. I didn't get to it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean.